Hello, today we're gonna start off from the back seat, and that's no accident because this is the back seat of the new BMW 7 Series extended wheelbase version. So there are a lot of gadgets back here for the passenger to play with. For example, there is this tablet, and with this tablet I can, for example, control the seats, like this seat in front of me. So I'm just going to move into the comfort position, and now my seat is leaning a bit so that I can have a lie down. The front seat is moving forwards, and there's even a leg a leg rest there, which I'm going to unfold. The seat moves even further. It almost doesn't obstruct visibility in the right side mirror, but I don't care because I've got my driver with me, and that's his problem, and I can relax here. Oh yes, I could get used to that. Now with me here, I'm playing with it. This is the key for the new BMW 7 Series. This key has a digital display on it, and on this digital display I can check information about whether the lights are on, whether what's the range of the car. That's especially useful in the hybrid version. I can unlock the car, I can precondition the car. Okay, preconditioning the car doesn't sound like anything new, but until now you had to have a separate remote control for that, and now you can all do it from here. You don't need to install an app on your smartphone and pair it with the car. You can just do it straight away here from the key. Now this key does need to be charged every once in a while, and you can do it by putting it in the compartment under the armrest in the front. There is an induction charging station there. You can also use it to charge your phone if your phone is induction charging enabled. So that's quite convenient. This thing does heat up a bit, by the way, when it's there, but I suppose that's the way it is. You think I can take it with me? We'll see. Back to the tablet for a moment, which pops up nicely. It's some sort of an Android build on Samsung. I can control the seats, climate, menu for the radio, even driving information, lights. What else is there? There is even sun protection here that I can control with this tablet here. There are a lot of things I can play around with. Of course, we're not going to see the ambient lighting now because there is quite a lot of sunshine from the outside. Now, I think I'm going to relax now here, and then reluctantly I will go to the front. But for now, I'll just stay here and enjoy my time until the coffee stop, when I will be forced, unfortunately, to take the wheel.
Although the new BMW 7 Series will not drive itself yet, it is equipped with many systems for so-called highly automated driving. A driving assistant keeps the car in the middle of the lane at speeds ranging from 0 to over 200 km per hour. All the driver needs to do is to keep both hands on the wheel. Traffic sign recognition system works with adaptive cruise control and adjusts the speed to limits in the area. And if that wasn't enough, BMW 7 Series will park itself in a tight spot while the driver controls it with the key.
Okay, the cool thing about the BMW 7 Series, besides its long options list, which probably wouldn't fit on a roll of toilet paper, is that this car feels very agile. It doesn't feel as soft and couch-like like many of its competitors. I can drive it fast, and I can throw it around the corners, and it just doesn't have to feel like a car that you're going to be driven in. It feels like a driver's car, and that's thanks to this adaptive mode here. I don't have to change between Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro. I can put it into adaptive mode, and based on my driving inputs, based on information from SatNav, this car will adapt itself to best suit my driving mood and driving conditions. This is all very, very clever, and it really, really works. This car has pneumatic suspension, it has adaptive stabilization on both axles. It's really something else. And with this V8 bi-turbo engine under the bonnet, it's ready for action at just about any time. It's also supremely, sublimely quiet inside. You don't feel it until you actually get out of the car, but it's very quiet inside. On the motorway, it doesn't matter if you're going 120 or 180. It's just a little bit of wind noise somewhere here around the mirrors, and that's about it. Besides the iDrive, now you also have a touch screen, and besides the touch screen, there is also gestures. Like this. There are a couple of different gestures. You can program your own. You can swipe messages and notifications, that kind of stuff. There is also ionic atomizer thing here somewhere, but most of the switchgear is familiar. So what I like about this thoroughly refreshed iDrive is that it still looks familiar, but at the same time there are some modern functions, modern features in it that make it all new, make it more fun. There are really a lot of cool things here, like for example, there is an analog clock displayed on the digital dashboard here. It's a nice touch. There are a lot of options in this car, and I'm not going to be able to tell you about everything today, and I'm not going to be able to show you everything today because this is just a first drive. I'm gonna spend more time with this car in Poland in a couple of months, and then I'm going to be able to demonstrate how everything works. This parking system that we definitely want to see how that works. There is no demonstration here because this car actually isn't equipped with it just yet. So I'm gonna get back to this car in a couple of months, and for now, back to the back, where it's very nice and comfortable.
Prices of the new BMW 7 Series start at around €83,000.
So, the new BMW 7 Series, a car that wants to be driven by you, and a car that you can perfectly relax in. And I'm really enjoying this test drive. Right, this is the time I have to tell you about subscribing and things, so please do subscribe, and I shall relax now while my driver is trying to find a way out of this small Portuguese village. See you next time.